Yeah. Yeah, sure, sure. Long story short of it, October 17th, 2019. Best manager of the world. That's I have to first and foremost say that. Ultimate best manager, Charlene Harvey. It was mid afternoon, and all of a sudden my phone rings. It's my son's phone. And of course, it's my son. So, I'm going to answer it and put him on mute. If he's calling in the middle of the day at like 2 something, and that's how I know I have the records, it was during school time. That's what made me answer the phone. I said, wait a minute, why is my son calling me at school time? Let me answer it. Okay, boom. All right, get back on the phone. It's a man on the phone. It's the man that the mother of my child is dating with my son's phone. In a less than, shall I say, stable state of mind, and I have the audio recordings as well. So, needless to say, we won't go through the whole story. You get the picture that that is terrorism. Uh, yeah, we agreement on that. That is some form of terrorism where somebody's possession has been taken, and then a hostile force is now emitting vocalizations of harm while I'm at work. We understand that is terrorism, correct? That's not even idle threat. You have my son's phone. That means you have intent to harm. If you have possessed something of my son, then where's my son? And now I can't find my son. So, sure. Yeah. Well, okay. I guess I'll put it this way: since we know we can't label it, in my opinion, and in my professional know-how and my understudy of maladaptive behavior and psychopathology, which I do have my master's degree, that is definitely a component of terrorism. So, since I'll let you know that that's why I do study, my master's, and then yes, ma'am, that does qualify. But any which way, you can see how if we don't want to label it, you can see how undaunting that would be to stay at the job, right? Yeah, yeah. So, um, Charlene, log me out. So go to campus police, report it, and as soon as you're done reporting, come back in and let me know what's going on. So that was, uh huh. Mm-hmm. Correct. Calling directly to threaten me. Yeah. Yes. Basically, yes. Now, actually, excuse me, 14th, because 17th is when CYF got involved. So 14th was the date. So anyway, there's a big slew of whole things. But long story short, I'll get to the message. The message is what I was always interested in after that occurrence is if it ever happened again, where do I go? What do I do? Who do I call? What's the procedure? Now, the reason why I bring that up is because the manager, who I'll remain out of mention, I'll let you go through the file, had the same situation with me. Now, to let you know, the situation then escalated. So then now I'm working at home, and this started happening again. So I was like, "Hey, look, I gotta log out. Something's happening," and I logged out because at that point, that threat was now possibly in my eminent vicinity. So I had a in-depth conversation about management about what the proper procedure and protocol it is to log out. Again, to log out, not to handle my family business, but to log out. Okay, well, I said that. Okay, I do accept my. Yeah, I said I do accept my mistake right there. I think we're missing the greater picture of why I had to log out and what can we do to prevent this. So now this is time number two. So now I'm just saying now this is now time number three. Now I have a brand new management staff. I'm going to come again and say my life is not to be explained by anywhere. I'm just going to say again I'm now facing a scenario which I have now replaced a knee because they caught me out there slipping one time in 2015 and took out my knee. So I had to have my knee replaced because of this type of violence. And again, it's on record. So now this is starting again. And I sent an email yesterday just saying, hey, by the way, since nobody really responded as this is a real concern, I'm going to let you know it's starting up again, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to protect myself. So that's where we're at right now. Mm-hmm. Mm. Work partners, FMLA, and HR. Yeah. Okay. No problem. I'm just letting you know. That's fine. I understand. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Well, I'm glad I'm sharing because this is the first opportunity with any management that says, hey, by the way, we're in your management staff. Anything we need to know about you? Anything you want to share about anything pre existing? Yeah, I just had some. I had to on Friday place a restraining order and a. Oh, I'm trying to look at it. It's a what do you call it? It's the case number for elder abuse. Currently, the healthcare practitioner taking care of my Lieutenant Colonel Doctor Robert Lewis Hampton is abusing my father. And during the conversation on Friday, it got hostile. On that end part, because I don't get hostile, I walk in peace and love. However, whenever you start barbarically cussing and saying certain things, I will immediately disconnect the phone and call social services. So I was on the phone on Friday with social services at the case number. So on Monday, and now it's Tuesday, I've been getting 615 phone calls, which is Tennessee, where's my father? And it's, let's just say it's unrelentless. No, ma'am. Tennessee, ma'am. Yeah. Mhm. I know it's complex. I know. I'm fine with it. You see, I'm with a smile, so it's not a problem. It's a complex scenario. Nothing that anybody's ever heard of before. So that's why I'm very careful and very patient and very accurate with my words. So yeah, no problem with repeating anything. I am so with it. And we're That is correct, ma'am. I have been requesting for all sorts of formats. What is the protocol? Where do I find it? It's simple, the elementary who, what, when, where, why, how. And I can answer the soon what, who, what, when, why is why I need to do this, how this is happening. If I can answer the who, what, when, why, I need the same who, what, when, why, where, and how I can escape the situation right now. Ma'am, yeah, I will reiterate. I have talked to FMLA. I have will reiterate. I've talked to Life Solutions Workforce. I guess I will be very accurate since I think you and I have a little bit of rapport. I'm very accurate with my words. So, very specifically, my angle on that email and everything that I've said has been very specific since 2019. I have not seen a document. So, if you want me to just long story short it, that's my long story short. That's my burning question. What do I do? Where's the resources? That's all I'm asking. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Emails would be preferably. That way, if I'm on the road or not away from my house due to safety, I can have it on my email. So, like, basically, I need to call Life Solutions in case anything happens with me. Okay. Exactly. That's why I wanted to make sure this time around we knew exactly what we're dealing with. We ROA, relate, adapt, overcome. Okay, so we're relating to the situation right now. And the way I'm relating to the situation is yes, Life Solutions needs to be called. Yes, accountability for time off needs to be called. However, if you look at the email that I said, there is an immediate concern, which means like urgent imperative. Urgent imperative means whatever I need to do to feel safe is my imperative that moment. Okay, so again, I just want to make sure I got it right. Life Solutions, we got that email. We're cool with that. Now let's look at immediacy. Okay, this is maybe where I'm trying to get to right now. Um, there's no way I can log off if someone breaks in my house. Okay. Um, Ma'am, let me explain what I've done thus far because I told you I lost a leg and I'm now recovering from a 2019 full knee replacement. I now currently have increased my security around my house because the 615 is within at least an 8 hour driving time, which means by the time the first threat comes through on Monday, that means I have at least till Monday night to make sure nobody can get to me. So I've done everything. And that's why I was just saying, any information, please send it in an email. That way, if I do have my phone, I can go straight to my email and have all the contact information on a protocol that says, Conrad, if this does happen to you ever again, Conrad, feel safe, feel secure. Call whoever is possible. Leave as quick of a message as possible without getting details that might possibly incriminate yourself. And please seek shelter, police protection, safety, whatever you need to do, and call us as soon as possible. So I will now take that is now protocol, correct? Years, more than four. I lost count. Roger that. We'll do so. Thank you for that suggestion, man. And most assuredly, ma'am, I agree. And not to continuously recite some specifics, but I'm now going to put it into a fact of called what's called divine intellect. Okay. Now, of course, if you understand my master's is in clinical psychology, also I should be specific, forensic psychology and modeled after behavior psychopathology. I file casework in the court systems for these things, ma'am. So that means I follow every single protocol, including Zone 1, Zone 3, Zone 5, and Zone 7, the Assistant District of Attorney, and every other magistrate for the last couple of years. And after my fourth trip to the ADA about text messages and harassment, they basically said they could not do anything. So, ma'am, I will now entertain you with the exhaustive compromises that I have now gone through. That now I'm saying, you know what? I hear what you need to tell me to say. I have more than enough evidence. And the case is still open and pending, and they are not prosecuting these perpetrators since 2019, ma'am. So, once again, I would love to keep workforce, a night force, or whatever force they think they control, contain, or use. They have no force. However, if nothing has changed, I don't need to update them, that the system and the situation are still the same. And I got to the conclusive point after meeting with them on my own personal time because I didn't have enough time off to meet with their counselors. The counselors realized that my situation had to be handled by others outside of UPMC. Therefore, they referred me out. So I'm glad I had a chance to get through the story and let you know I have. I'll go one step further. I'm seeking the highest terminal degree. I think you do know that, which means I love instruction and research. So I have made sure I made a dissertation on this whole entire process since it began. So yeah, I've written a book on this right now, and it's still continuing. Yeah. I just want to let you know I'll do what I have to do, but at this point in time, I'm gonna follow Life Solutions again, Workforce. I will call FMLA on next business day. And how would you like me to schedule? Would you like me to send my supervisor email I need time off to fill out the FMA paperwork, and then send a separate email to say I need to go read Life Solutions, and then a separate email for I need to read like Workforce, because those are three separate entities with three separate components that don't work together. So I need to try to find out when I have time to be able to read all that. So how should we proceed on time allotment with this? Right. Brandon, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'd love to be. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll email him. Oh, well, I only got 3 minutes left, but yeah, I'll email Brandon first thing in the morning. I'd like to have him look at that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, yeah. Hey, we got a solution. That's all I need for right now, ma'am. Uh, ma'am, please, ma'am. I'm gonna stop you right there. I know. There is actually an insultive moment right there that I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause right there. For real. No, this is a rewind moment. There is nothing. I exude excellence. I breathe nothing but outstanding performance. I fail outstandingly, ma'am. So nothing falls from my cards. Nothing. I am now looking at this company on looking outside sensitivity and respect and dignity and the core values that I'm talking today about something that I should have logged out yesterday and just said, hey, I can't log back in. This is truly, truly psychologically warping my mind. But that's okay. I'll go take care of this myself and I'll log out appropriately and I'll get FMLA on it. Right. And I understand that. Now, I'm also going to say this. You mentioned something, and as I said, I count my time. I have 1 minute left till I clock out. Ma'am, I think we're very distinguished in understanding that I am from a rare culture in which 35% of my culture and my race and also my gender does not work well with the people that you told me that I need to call first. Therefore, because I am a child of Lieutenant Colonel Robert L. Hampton, I am military trained. The first thing I do is do what I'm trained to do. And that's what I'll leave it at, okay, ma'am? I make sure I'm protected at all times, man. Okay. Have a great day. God bless you, and I'll make sure that I talk to Raymond on Monday. All right. Thank you. Bye.